Okay, yes. All right, I think he should be here in a minute. I already sent the link about 5 minutes ago. Hi guys, how we doing? Oh, he's here already. Okay, let's get started. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to be here today, and it's your favorite host with the most, everything and I'm welcoming you all to Talent Talk, which is an initiative of 𝗓𝗂𝗲𝗃. And let's just take you guys back. Talent Talk started this year, August, and so far so good. We've had an amazing journey by having wonderful guests from Nigeria, Ghana, Canada, Texas, USA. You know, it's been an amazing journey with us. And we're doing this for the love we have for our community, where these guests come to share their story, because we know that Rome wasn't built in a day. And of course, we want to be inspired that we could follow the right track and not fall into the ditch our guest fell into. So without further ado, this is going to be the last edition of Talent Talk in the year 2024. Okay, I'm having a roller coaster of emotions. I feel like crying, but I know 2025 is going to be better. And with that, we are closing with an amazing, multi-talented individual as I go ahead to read the wonderful bio that we have created. Nigerian multi-talented digital video creator, Ugwu Psalmmy focuses on graphics design, color grading, motion graphics, brand strategy, and more, with a strong sense of style and love for storytelling. Psalmwrite creates eye-catching materials that captures audiences and strengthens brand identity. Using a combination of technical know-how and innovative creativity, he provides customized solutions that help firms stand out in crowded markets and spark clearly. Whether it's creating dynamic animations, producing elegant images, or refining color schemes, Psalmwrite makes concepts come to life with flair and accuracy. He likes to watch and analyze football in his free time. And I have been an ardent follower, and I know this has one of his favorite words, which is, if you like, if you like, comment. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Sam Ugwu, aka Digital Cultist, aka Psalmwrite. Welcome to 𝗓𝗂𝗲𝗃 community. Welcome to Talent Talk.
Yeah, thank you very much, and good evening.
Good evening, we would love to see your face.
Yes, hi. Yes. I thank you very much.
Welcome. Thanks for showing up. So this
is I'm trying to sort out. Yes. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good.
All right, great. All right, guys, this is Digital Cultist. This is right. This is, if you like, if you like, comment. I don't know. All right, Mrs. Sam, welcome to 𝗓𝗂𝗲𝗃. 𝗓𝗂𝗃 is a community that harnesses talents globally. And we, instead of 𝗓𝗂𝗲s to focus on talents in Nigeria, we decided to think outside the box and focus on talents all over the world. And if you get to scroll to our Instagram page and all other social media platforms of ours, you will also get to find out that during our challenges, we've had winners from Nigeria, we've had winners from Ghana, we've had winners from Kenya, and a whole bunch of different people. And this is why we are bringing you here today. This is why we're bringing you here today, to come and share your story, to inspire us. So, yes, this is just what we want to hear from you. And we will start with the first person. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey? How did you get into the creative space?
All right, thank you very much. First off, it's important for me to point out that creativity is relative. I don't know, I believe we have Nigerians here, and I believe most people here will understand Pidgin English. Because, I mean, there's no way I'm going to kick that out because that has been my identity. So I don't know if I have the permission to code switch. Do I have the permission to code switch, move into Pidgin, come back to English? Because I have to add that Pidgin.
Okay, yes. Pardon, to all those who don't understand Pidgin, I will try my best to be a translator. So let's do this.
Oh, okay. I will just minimize the use of Pidgin, but normally I'm supposed to use Pidgin entirely. So, but I'm sure those that can't understand Pidgin, they won't lose any information. They will still understand what I'm trying to say.
Trust you, good.
All right. So back to your question, how I started. So can you come again with the question?
Okay. Can you tell us a little? Give us your journey on how you started into the creative space.
Right. So, like I said, creativity is relative. I can be a creative engineer, even though these days what we see as creative is when you are into design, content, video, But I can be a creative doctor. I can be a creative engineer. I can just decide to do something that I don't want to do it that usual way. Let me do something different, Everybody don't do them this way. Make I try to do them this way, I can categorize that as creativity. But if I'm to answer the question, like how I entered this space, before now, after my secondary school, honestly, I'm going to be very honest, at SS3, I was not sure about what I really wanted to do, Deep down, I like to act, like I want to act film, But I mean, there's no way I'm going to tell my dad that I want to go and study how to act film. It can't happen. So I said I want to study mass communication because I mean that is the closest that my dad can pardon. However, I had issues with my dad then because he was saying I should go for law or I go for, when I was in secondary school, he was telling me that I need to study medicine, And one thing about a child, when you get those suggestions from your parents, you tend to hold it very tenaciously. You tend to hold it very powerful, like, oh, my dad said I should be a medical doctor. I'm going to work for being a medical doctor. I need to make that proud, I need to make my parents proud. But God's so kind, so many things were happening. So many things were happening, both positive and negative, but it was just shaping my journey. So eventually, long story short, I went to study mass communication. Then the creative journey started when I decided to go for my internship. Like I always say, if you're following my content, I always hammer on the importance of doing your IT. Internship is very, very, very important. So that was 2016. Yeah, 2016. I went after my ND. So I went from. Someone tell me something.
Sorry, if you're with your mic on, can you mute your mic? Okay, sorry, that was from a community member. We apologize for that.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can now.
All right, so I can continue.
Yes, go ahead, please.
All right, so after my ND program, I went to do my internship at 1 year IT. So I went for journalism proper because that was what I studied. I wanted to practice like the journalism, the core journalism. So when I went to the office, that was Wazobia FM, Port Harcourt. It was so scary, that almighty Wazobia. So when I got to the gate, I did like this. Because I want to enter. I want to enter the office. So first of all, I knocked at the gate. The security man came out. With that humility and calm voice. I'm a student. I don't know if you have space for internship. I mean, usually when people want to go and meet great men, they're always humble when it comes to that first contact. So you don't care who is security man, you don't care who is driver. You just want to be humble because you don't know who is the person that will direct you to what you need. So I don't know if you can allow me. Before I even finished my statement, the security man was like, "Oh, come, Mr. Go to the admin, talk to the admin." So I went to the admin and I sat there. So when it gets to your turn, you just have to be patient. You don't rush things. So I was just sitting there till the admin signaled me and come. So I went to her. I told her everything. She said, "Okay, let's see." They brought out some questions. "Oh, you are a communication student." "Oh, yes." "All right. What do you think about so and so?" So they asked me some question about trending topics, politics. I was already before then, I was already still with what was happening in Nigeria and especially River State when it comes to politics. So I was just writing. And I was so sure about what I wrote. So we were three that day. So when I moved back, when we went back home, we were just like communicating. "How far? Have they connected with you? Have they contacted you?" So for me, it was different because I did not submit my IT letter. So you're supposed to come down to the office with your IT letter. Let us be sure that you are coming from the school instead of just walking in. So I did not submit my IT letter. On my way out that day, the person I was with said, "You did not submit your IT letter. Let's go back and submit it." I said, "No need. They will call us. Let's just go." So I and my friend then, we left. So they called me. That was one Thursday. They called him. He texted me that they called him at Alpha. You don't receive any message. I said, "I never still receive." But I was not okay. I said, "Why will you call that if you don't call me?" At this point, I can't tell you I'm a go-getter. You get. I won't give myself the credit that I was not happy. I had to, I don't know what was happening, but I think something was just pushing me. When you apply for something and you did not get it, you might just decide to settle and say, maybe they don't want me, maybe I did not pass, maybe. But what I did was, I said, no, there is no way I will not be called. Yes. So what I quickly did was the next morning, I went back to the office. I went to the admin. Say, "Alpha, why will you call every other person and you did not call me? Is there something, is it because I did not submit my IT letter?" He said,
"Maybe they didn't like your face." Maybe they didn't like your face.
Yes. So like, "Is it because I did not submit my IT letter?" She said, "Why? Let me see your IT letter." So they took the IT letter from me. She went to, I think, the head of news also because we were working to enter the newsroom. So when she came back, she was like, "Sorry, we're taking all the interns we need."
Oh my God. Oh my God.
There's nothing you can do. Unless I'm interested in that, unless I want to know. Unless what?
Yes.
Unless we'll be moving into a different department. And I was like, this is journalism. I really want to be, I wanted to be in the newsroom. I want to report news. I really want to know about how it works. So unless you will be moved to the marketing department, I called my dad. I said, "This is what they are saying. In all of this, they don't pay. So it's important for me to point that nobody will pay you. At least for the one I went to, I was not paid. It was free internship. And I was interested in, doing it. So when I called my dad said, remember, it's not a job. You are there for training. So just take the marketing and, So I took the marketing, and the transport from my house to the place was, I think, 500 naira every day. But they were not paying, so just have to. It was still back to my dad and say, my dad was giving me 500 naira every day. I was trying to. So I was not satisfied because I hate marketing like so bad. What I hate is I hate that I will come to someone and I will be telling someone about something, and the person will be, should I accept? Should I not accept? So that was why I dislike marketing. I hate that I will have to go and start telling people about something, and I will try to convince them to do something. This is exactly why by the end of all my videos, you hear something like, if you like, you like, if you like, you comment, if you like, you share.
Okay.
Because naturally, I don't like convince. I don't want to convince you to do anything. Anything you want to do, you do. If you don't want to do, leave it. So I had to reject marketing as a course in the university.
Okay.
To accept communication in the polytechnic.
Oh, great.
So there's something common in Nigeria that universities are better than polytechnics.
The polytechnic,
so, I have to reject. I don't care. Even if it's scholarship, I don't want to do marketing. I want to study communication.
Okay.
So after that, so I just say, okay, let me just do the marketing. And luckily for me, when I was at Wazobia Port Harcourt, that was when they were opening Wazobia Television.
Oh.
So they brought in video editors, they brought in sound engineers. So I went to the video editor and said, I like this, I would like to learn. So that was how I started.
That was how you started.
I saw myself in the production end and the creative end. And from there, the story went on and on and on and on, and we found ourselves in the position we are. So that was how I started. That was how my creative journey.
So we should say the universe did a thing from marketing, and then you finally found yourself in being an editor. Awesome, great.
Yeah,
that's great. So how does it feel to be a multi-talented individual? Because right on your Instagram bio, your profile, you are into color grading, you're into motion graphics, you do a lot of things. How do you cope? How does it feel to be like it?
Like what I tell people is the best way to learn is solving your problem. Like basically everything you see in my bio, everything you see me do, I started from me. Because if as a video editor, I can't go out there and say I need a professional or I need somebody to pay me so that I can edit video for them. No, because I'm not sure if I'm really a video editor yet. I'm telling myself I'm a video editor. So what I normally do is I start with my own. What do I want to edit? So when I was in school, I started editing proper. When I was in school, I and two of my friends started doing skits. I was editing it. Like, okay, there's no way we can go and pay people to edit for us. I think we did 3 episodes of the skit before other things can happen. So before we're going to see our GP,
the GP are giving you guys now.
It's not no. This skit you need to watch first. Yeah, we will do the thing we carry us come to. So that is for video editing. Then for design, there's this girl. I had a crush on this girl when I was in my first year.
Oh, the girl story.
Then second year. So when I went for internship, when I was trying to copy the video editing software, the guy also gave me Photoshop. So I said, oh, Photoshop, I read so much about you. oh, okay, let me see what I can do with Photoshop. Then I went to YouTube and I said how to edit picture with Photoshop. So I took that my crush picture. So let me try to edit the picture. Maybe she will accept. After all the edit and edit, the girl still said, no, it's not going to work.
Oh my God.
It's still not going to work. But I'm so grateful because, I mean, she inspired me into picking up Photoshop to edit a picture. And from there, I said, oh, there's so many things this Photoshop can do. We can do design. Started doing design, started editing pictures, started touching one or two, doing text layout and all that. Everything I started from YouTube. Anything I want to do, I'll just go on YouTube and say how to do this, or just watch the video, try to replicate. So
wow.
For video for Photoshop, I believe that is clear. Then for color grading, I got bored. I got tired of seeing my video just look just there, just from camera. Yeah. There's no source. There's no extra. It's not shining, you know. So the good guy that was the place I worked when I came to Lagos the first time. I saw this guy. The guy was like, you know, was using DaVinci Resolve to solve one or two, you know, just touch it. The guy was doing it. It was so sweet. So there was a day the guy went on leave and nobody could do that. And I was in that office. It was so annoying. And it was so heartbreaking for me. How can I be in this office that somebody is missing? Because somebody is missing, the work cannot go on.
The work cannot be done. No. Yes.
You know. So what I did was I took the DaVinci Resolve. I went to YouTube, watch videos. What I always tell people, you can't exhaust it. You can't exhaust the software, never, because you learn every day. Now, yes. People will say, oh, you know how to do DaVinci Resolve. But every day, I still make sure I go back. What is new? Let me watch. Let me learn.
Yes.
So that was how I picked up DaVinci Resolve. Then for the social media and the brand strategies, when I was in Port Harcourt, I worked with 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗃. After my internship with radio, I went back to school. After school, I came back and I was accepted back into the company as an intern. But this time I was moved to. They gave me two options between continuing with my marketing and going to television to join the production guys. So I said I have to join the production. So from the production guys, they took me to Nigerian Info, Cool FM, and 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗃 FM to become the graphic designer and the social media manager. So from there, I picked up social media skill and brand strategy because I was interfacing between the Lagos market, the Lagos headquarters when it comes to the entire branding of the station. I was interfacing with them. So I got the skill of branding and strategy from there. So basically, everything you see on my bio is just step by step that there's this need. I need to solve my problem. I need to solve a problem before I decide to say, okay, more time ready for me to learn this thing. And when that urge comes, say, I need to learn this thing, I would definitely I go for it. Because if I don't feel like I'm always replaced. Yeah, exactly. I'm incomplete. I'll make sure that I need to do this. Before so and so time, I need to do this. Before so and so time, I need to do this. I need to learn this. Even if it's the basic, I need to learn the basic so that from the basic, I can explore from there. So that was how
interesting. Your life is more like a roller coaster. You see yourself going right, and then you say, oh, there's something I was supposed to do left. Let me go back and do it, and then come back, and then it's like this and like that. Also, as a brand strategist, how do you merge your skills, all of your skills, and you're able to market them? How do you do this? What are your tips and tricks?
So the thing is, I think I've done a video about this. I posted a video about this where I said the best way to market your skill is to start from your circle. Start from your WhatsApp status. Stop this, I'm looking for a graphic designer job that will be paying me $1 million. I'm looking for a freelancing job that will give me $10 million. I want to be able to, you have to start from your circle. Like, there are some persons that know me as a graphic designer. Others know me as a video editor. Some know me as a colorist, just because of my circle. Then, when I started, once I do one design, whether it is fine or it is not, I don't want to know. I'll post it on my Facebook page. I'll post it on my WhatsApp status. I'll post it on which other page? Twitter. Although I wasn't active then on Twitter. I'll just post it. I'll just keep posting. It's good, it's bad. I don't care. I'll just post and there. So
you just post and go.
The more you post it, the more people with your contact see, oh, okay. The first day you will post, it'll just look like their mind will not be there. But once you post again, their mind will not, like, you as a person, you don't hold so much importance when it comes to them seeing your status. The thing is, when they need that service, oh, okay, I need a graphic, I need the designer. Then subconsciously, because you've been posting, your mind, your post will settle in their subconscious. Hey, you don't want guy with already post this, you know. Oh, yes, Sam. Hello, Sam, Alpha, I want to design something, you know. From there, I know I don't get one client. I have one client when it comes to design. Video editing, the same thing. Therefore, I want to edit something. Let me join these two clips together. There is no school that you need to go and say, okay, let me go and learn how to get job. Even though, say, some people go do as if say they won't teach you how to get job. The truth is, nobody will teach you how to get job. Nobody will teach you how to get clients. Because instead of me to teach you how to get clients, I will take the client. I don't have that time. I want as many clients as possible. I can't say, okay, let me teach you. Because even the person who wants to teach you how to get clients, need clients. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show you how to get clients. I don't have that time, because if I really know how to get clients, I won't waste my time trying to show you. Just like what people say, I want to teach you how to make $1 million. The truth is, if there is a job that will teach someone, or that will make someone get up to $1 million, I will keep it as a secret. I won't share it with you. There's no way. I don't want you to know. I want to be the only one that's making that $1 million.
You are definitely gatekeeping that.
Of course. So some people said, by teaching you how to make $1 million, that is how they made their own $1 million.
True.
There's no way I will have $1 million idea and I want to teach you. Why would I want to do that? I'm not foolish. There's no way. I want to have that $1 million to myself. So the best way to get clients is to start from your circle. Be shameless about your craft. But this is what I do. In case you need them, see me, I do this thing. I'm a video editor. I remember when I was in school, people would say, hey, come on. The whole editing started from editing burial and weddings and programs, church programs. How much? It was very little. But then, from there, I know this person, that person will recommend you. The next person will recommend you. Even apart from the recommendation, the more you do it, the more you learn new things, the more you are ready to take on the big job.
Yeah.
So the only way I can tell you is start from your circle. There's no two ways about it, no magic, no miracle. Start from your circle. Let your friend know that this is what you do. Let your friends, let your brother, your sister, your relative, because of them know what they do. Because after they do all those things, now your circle go they grow. Circle go they grow. Yeah. Before you know, now you don't have the strength to say, how much do you want to pay me for that job? Sorry, I can't do that. That is because you are busy with this one.
You're building.
That's it.
All right. We are very curious. How did you come up with this name, Digital Cultist? Why do you call yourself Digital Cultist?
So I grew up in Port Harcourt. if you know what I mean. There's this negative connotation about people from River State.
Okay.
If you're not in River State, you would think that the way the media portrays the state, you would think that once you enter Port Harcourt, courtism everywhere, which is definitely not true. The way the media will always say, it's Port Harcourt, but thank God say the thing, the stereotype don't reduce. Those days, once you mention Port Harcourt, the next thing they are really an courtism. Even though that, people that are actually, how do I put it? People with this opinion, they've not been in River State. So it's easy for them to generalize that in River State, they are always fighting. But I've been in River State for over 20 years. I've been in River State before I relocated. This courtism, like I've never been stopped before in River State. Say, hey, come here. You know the way they portray it. Boy, show. I never see anybody who stop me say, hey, what do you hold there? Open your pocket. But they have this connotation, they have this negative connotation about River State. And I'm saying it now, that is not true. River State is not as rough or as bad as the media portrays it. So because of that thing, I say, okay, I am going to go with this approach. There's already this belief about courtism, and this courtism has a negative connotation,
Yeah.
So I said, okay, let me go with that. Digital. Because at some point, almost everybody around me, once they have a problem, they are not asking me, Sam, can you do? They will say, Sam, please do anything that has to do with computer, phones, They just believe that this is the last bus stop. If Sam cannot solve it, then no hope again. So because of that, and luckily for me, most of the time I solve it, like 90 to 95% of the time when they bring that problem, I make sure I solve it. So I say, okay, digital courtesy, like when it comes to solving digital matters, I'm this good. Like a fraternity, when it comes to digital fraternity, I said, let me settle with digital courtesy. That is the name. But the reason why I have it on my TikTok alone, because of the audience, that is where I applied the brand strategy. Because of TikTok audience, because on Instagram, I don't have digital courses as my name. I just add it in my bio so that you can know that this same person that is on TikTok.
Is the person,
So that's exactly why I decided to stick with digital courses on TikTok alone, because of the informal setting on TikTok.
Oh, okay,
and
great. Because
of my style too, I am not gentle when it comes to when I'm doing my tutorial. I don't want to do, please don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much. No, I'm not gentle. If you look at my style, I am rough. And some persons will actually come to my DM and they will be sounding so I don't want to use the word scared. And they'll come into my DM. They're so careful when they are talking to me in my DM because of how my content is. It feels like, oh, this person is awful.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, no, you don't have to. That is me on set. That's me on set. But when we are talking, we're communicating. You don't need to feel like I am not a courtist. Real life, I'm not a courtist because I need to be careful with the courtist. No. It's just my out style. It's my approach. It's my approach. So that's just basically how I got into digital courtist.
Okay, guys, you have heard from Sam himself. He is not a cultist, and I like the fact that he is able to, use a negative connotation for something positive. Because the first time I saw your profile on Instagram and I had digital cultist. To be honest, my head went like, that's weird. What's the meaning of this? But now having you here has clarified and has erase whatever PTSD I have towards that name. And I'll be leaving yours with the last person. Why do you choose to produce your content in Pidgin English? Do you not think of communication barrier? Do you think your communication is just for Nigerians?
Oh, sorry. And quick reminder to rejoin the link in case we drop off.
Okay, guys, in case we drop off, kindly just rejoin the link. Today is an unusual day. We usually have talent talk for 30 minutes, but we are above 30 minutes, but we're almost rounding up. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please go ahead.
All right. What was the question again? Communication barrier. So
yeah.
The thing is, if I'm going to be very, if I'm going to say it the way it is, the truth is,